Today we're going to be reviewing balanced and unbalanced forces. Let's start with what a force is. A force, in its most basic definition, is a push or a pull on an object. The person in red is pushing on the box to the right. The person in blue is also pulling on the box towards the right. So we have two forces being applied to the box, one a push, the other being a pull. We also have the force of gravity pulling the box down towards the ground. Sir Isaac Newton was the first scientist to identify forces and describe them in his 3 laws of motions. Some of his observations came while in a garden and he saw an apple fall from a tree. Newton knew there had to be a reason the apple fell towards the ground, and that something, a force, pulled it down. He called that force gravity. There are 2 different types of forces. Balanced forces occur when all forces or net force acting on an object is 0. Unbalanced forces occur when all forces or net force on an object is not equal to 0. Unbalanced forces result in motion or a change in motion. Take this football for example. It is sitting motionless on the ground, so it is pushing down on the ground. The ground is also pressing up on the football with the exact same amount of force. We also do not have motion in either the right or left directions. This means that all the forces acting on the football are balanced, so we have no motion or no change in motion. The football is still sitting on the ground motionless, which means all the forces are balanced and the net force is equal to 0. If we would like to put the football into motion, we have to apply an unbalanced force. Let's say that a person comes and kicks the football. Then we have a change in the object's acceleration, which means that there is movement and motion in the direction that the force was applied. Let's review forces one more time. A net force is the sum of all forces acting on an object. It will either be written as either F net equals the force, or F equals the amount of the force, and then N, which is newtons. Forces are measured in newtons, which is abbreviated as a capital N. A balanced force has no motion and will be written as F equals 0 newtons or 0 N. Finally, we have unbalanced forces. Unbalanced forces can start motion or change motion. This means that our net force is going to be any number other than 0 newtons. Unbalanced forces can also cause an object to change the direction that it is moving. It could also cause an object to stop moving, like the force of friction, which will eventually slow a moving object down.